Yo, 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 what's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back with another video. I'm on fire today, guys. Please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, all right? I'm helping you, all right? And you guys are helping me, all right? So I want to just make a quick video here, and this is going to be about the fact that, a lot of people don't realize, when they talk about Michael Jordan took it personal, right? Michael Jordan took this personal. Michael Jordan took that personal. But the one thing that I feel like a lot of people don't mention when they talk about Michael Jordan took it personal is the fact that Michael Jordan was left at the airport by the Chicago Bulls. Okay? So when he was drafted by the Chicago Bulls, he takes a flight out to Chicago, right? To meet with the team and everything like that, right? He lands at the airport. There's nobody there. There's nobody there for him, folks. Michael Jordan, okay? See, now this is the thing. Michael Jordan wasn't always Michael Jordan, okay? Michael Jordan was not always Michael Jordan, all right? Remember, he was the number 3 pick in the draft, which is amazing. Don't get me wrong. Number 3 pick in the draft, obviously you're somebody. He was not Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was not projected to be what he became. See, and that's the thing. What a lot of people, miss is I think a lot of people think that Michael Jordan, he was supposed to be great, but he wasn't. Okay, it was Michael Jordan's ability in combination with his mind that made him get to that level. Okay, remember that. But anyway, so Michael Jordan lands at the airport, and there's nobody there from the Chicago Bulls organization to pick him up. Yo, think about that. That happened today. Your number 3 draft pick, your number 1 overall draft pick for your franchise flies out to Chicago, flies out to your organization to meet up with the organization, and no one's there to pick them up. If that happened today, it would be like a number 1 news story. People would be like in shock and awe, like, oh my God, how could they have left, Zion Williamson at the airport? How could they have left LeBron James at the airport? How could they have left Steph Curry at the airport? How could they have left, what I'm saying? Like, that would be like a huge headline. But Michael Jordan gets off the airplane, walks down the terminal, and there's nobody from the Chicago Bulls organization to pick him up. Okay? And he ends up meeting someone who would become his best friend to this day. George Kohler, I believe his name is. And the guy, George Kohler, owned his own limo company at that time and was at the airport to pick up another passenger. And that person never showed up. So he waited 45 minutes for this person. They never showed up. And who does he run into? Who does he see coming down the terminal? None other than Michael Jordan, 21 years old, walking down, not a clue in the world where he is, where he's going, never been to Chicago before, and no one's there to greet him. So I guess the story goes that this guy Kohler went up to Michael Jordan and asked him if he needed a ride, said that if he gave him $30, he would take him anywhere he needed to go. The story goes Michael Jordan gave him $50, told him to keep the change, and the guy, George Kohler, gave Michael Jordan his business card and said, if you ever need anything, let me know. And that was how the friendship started. Now, you talk about hitting a lotto, you know what I'm saying? That dude, George Kohler, he a lucky dude, man. I mean, like, just think about the odds of that. Like, what are the odds of that? And of all the people in the world, right, that would walk off that plane at that particular time, he was supposed to pick up somebody that never showed up, and he happened to be there. And just that Michael Jordan and him just clicked. They didn't have to click like that, but it just worked, man. I mean, just amazing, right? So when you think about that, Michael Jordan literally took it personal from day one. I guarantee you, even though that's never really been brought up or talked about, like they didn't really, discuss it as far as like, how that made him feel, because maybe it didn't make him feel anything. Maybe it was no big deal to him. He didn't think anything of it. He was just a, 21-year-old kid, flying into Chicago. He was just happy to be there, and maybe it wasn't a big deal to him. But I guarantee you that somewhere deep down, Michael Jordan felt as if, man, they couldn't even come pick me up from the airport. They must not really think that I'm anything special. Let me show these guys how special I am and how special I'm going to be, right? And I believe that was part of his. Now, obviously, we know Michael Jordan's competitive drive and, his demeanor was already, is already been talked about. It's legendary, right? But I believe that this had something to do with that. Obviously, from a childhood age, he developed certain things going against his brother and being cut from the high school team and, all that kinds of stuff. and not really being able to show his exploits in college. He was kind of handcuffed in college. So so when he came, and then them not picking him up, that definitely added to all that fire and drive, man. To show, hey, man, you guys couldn't even come pick me up. I wasn't even worth being picked up at the airport. Y'all left me hanging. I'm going to show y'all I'm going to take over the league, man. I'm going to be the greatest star. People are going to remember me, man, and y'all never going to leave me somewhere. I'm never going to be in a position where I'm going to be left like that. And I just thought that's an interesting story that maybe a lot of people don't know, or maybe they do know, but maybe they don't, heard it in that kind of context before. But I definitely believe that has something to do, or that added to the fire and the drive of Michael Jordan. Like I said, could you think about that today, that happening, a player being drafted like that and then being left at the airport or being forgotten about? That kind of goes to show what kind of organization the Bulls were at that time. Okay, they weren't even on their ball. They weren't even on the ball to get their number 3 draft pick that day. So, but anyway, I just wanted to make a quick video about that. If you guys agree, let me know if you guys knew the story, if you didn't know the story. Do you think that's interesting, or whatever. Like I said, guys, I appreciate everything, man. Click the like button, subscribe. YouTube, please, man. Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm out.